Most modern detox routines, like extreme juice cleanses or crash fasts, treat your digestive system like a sponge that needs to be aggressively wrung out. Cutting your calories down to 0 for 3 days starves your gut microbiome. It spikes your cortisol. Rather than healing, your body enters a state of physiological panic. Ayurveda, a 5,000-year-old medical system, takes the exact opposite approach. Instead of punishing your organs, it uses specific daily habits to gently support the detox systems your body already has in place. The problem is the math. A complete traditional Ayurvedic detox requires 10 separate daily practices. Between drinking specialized teas, scraping your tongue, and taking herbal supplements, you are looking at a massive daily time commitment that most working professionals simply cannot afford. To make this actually work, we have to audit these 10 ancient habits. We are going to strip away the wellness hype and measure the exact biological return you get for every minute of time you invest. This matrix shows the trade-offs. The Western cleanse uses high physiological stress for fast weight loss. This acute stress crashes the metabolism, causing a high rebound rate. The Ayurvedic model solves the stress problem with gentle adaptation, but carries a high daily time cost. You can't do all 10 of these habits. If you try, you'll run out of time and abandon the routine within a week. We have to curate the list. To find the highest yield routine, we are plotting all 10 habits on this chart. The horizontal axis measures the daily time and friction required. The vertical axis measures the actual physiological impact on your body. We start with the morning baseline. Ushapan means drinking warm water while seated immediately after waking. Tongue scraping uses a metal tool to remove bacterial buildup, or ama. These sit firmly in the lowest friction, highest impact quadrant, taking under 2 minutes. In those 2 minutes, you actively flush the metabolic waste that built up in your intestines overnight, and you prevent swallowing a night's worth of bacterial buildup back into your gut. We are grouping the 12 to 14-hour overnight intermittent fast directly next to them. By keeping a 12-hour gap between dinner and breakfast, you activate the migrating motor complex. This is an electromechanical wave in your gastrointestinal tract that physically sweeps undigested food and bacteria through your stomach and intestines. You have to give up late-night snacking and delay your morning coffee by a few minutes. In exchange, you get a highly efficient digestive sweep for $0. This is your highest physiological return. Moving up in effort, we have habits that require active preparation and buying ingredients. Taking a triphala blend at night, and brewing an Ayurvedic tea made of cumin, coriander, and fennel during the day. These require boiling water, measuring herbs, and carrying liquids to work, which pushes them into the medium friction territory. The tea actively reduces gas and daily bloating. Triphala acts as a gentle, non-habit-forming prokinetic, meaning it stimulates bowel motility without the harsh cramping you get from over-the-counter laxatives. Then there is nasya, which is the practice of placing 2 to 3 drops of herbal oil directly into your nostrils. Applying oil up your nose is an uncomfortable sensory experience for beginners, and frankly, it is incredibly easy to forget to do. If you suffer from chronic dry sinuses or severe screen fatigue, the lubrication helps clear your head and reduce localized tension. These supplemental interventions provide excellent, targeted relief for gut and respiratory issues. But because of the ongoing financial cost and the daily logistics of brewing and measuring, they are optional add-ons, not a mandatory baseline. Next are the heavy physical therapies. Abhyanga, which is a full-body warm oil massage, followed by Swadhana, or steam therapy. To do these at home, you have to wake up at least 45 minutes earlier. You will ruin your towels with oil, and you have to scrub out your shower afterward. Despite the massive logistical headache, the biological impact is immense. You are manually forcing lymphatic drainage and aggressively down-regulating your central nervous system. The most intense practices on the list are the Khichari cleanse, eating nothing but a specific rice and lentil dish for days, and Panchakarma, which involves checking into a clinic for professional purging therapies. These demand strict caloric discipline, total social disruption, and in the case of Panchakarma, thousands of dollars. By removing complex digestion and environmental stress, these therapies force a compromised body out of chronic fight or flight, locking it into deep parasympathetic rest and repair. But you cannot sustain that level of intensity. Trying to execute these deep reset systems while managing a normal work week leads to severe burnout. Treat these as acute medical interventions reserved for periods of deep systemic fatigue. This scatterplot of habits is only useful if organized by your lifestyle. Here are 3 realistic protocols. If you're a time core optimizer, your protocol is right here: Ushapan, tongue scraping, and the 12 to 14-hour fast. This takes under 2 minutes of effort a day, clearing waste without disrupting his schedule. If dealing with sluggish digestion, you run the gut fixer. Keep the baseline, but add daily tea and nightly triphala. You spend $30 a month and 10 minutes a day on prep, a rational trade to repair a compromised gut. Finally, the intense therapies: Kichari, Abhyanga, and Panchakarma. Notice the bottom instruction: deploy quarterly, not daily. You block off a long weekend or book a clinical retreat when you are experiencing severe physical or mental exhaustion. You definitely do not try to squeeze a full body oil massage in before your busy Tuesday morning commute. Your body already knows how to clear toxins. Just stop getting in its way. Choose the lowest friction habits you can comfortably sustain for an entire year, rather than punishing yourself with a 10-step routine you'll abandon by the week's end.